Hello, my name is Second, and we are playing... What are we playing? TNP Limitless 3. And there's all kinds of stuff that I want to get into over the next couple of episodes. And we're going to kind of do it all at once. The first thing, that farm is never going to work there. So we're going to build another farm somewhere outside this creeper, I think. Which does not care. Burst into a million creepers? No. Hey, catalyzing blast. Cool. Probably out here. We're gonna have to think about putting a roof on it. And we're also gonna want to be getting into Ars Nouveau and mystical agriculture, because we already have the Sylph shards. We got those, I think, before we even got out here. So the question is, like, the Sylph is basically gonna do a structure of that shape down there. It does seem to travel a few blocks beyond that. So I'm gonna see if I can't lay that out first up here. And go 2 more blocks out, and that'll be where the interior wall stops, and see where we are. Okay, so that's about the perfect amount of area for the Sylph to work in. We're gonna want a couple other things. A storage drawer system, and we're gonna need a mighty one. Can go 8 to each side of the drawer controller. So if we were to dig here, and walled here, we could go out 8 on either side. So I was looking around outside and figuring out what we're going to need to make what I want to build, and we're going to need some more stone. And, you know, we're getting some, but that's not going to be anywhere nearly enough. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make this mining dimension teleporter. It's just 4 wood. Do I have the wood? I do not. Let's go grab that. And diamond and emerald and diamond pick. And apparently what you do with it, I think we use this in all the mods 5, is you take the block and you put it down somewhere. We're just going to put it right over here for now. Black is a better place to put it. The new iron texture. Pretty cool. You right click and you're in the mining dimension, and it's extremely dark. Okay, we're right on top of the teleporter. At y equals 2. Alright, we should probably make a waypoint. New waypoint. Default. Teleporter. And I think everything is in the same place as it is in the overworld. So we're just gonna go up to Y9. Yeah, this is fine. And we're gonna do a little mining and get ourselves there we go. Get ourselves a good bit of good old-fashioned cobblestone. It's worth noting there's copper ore down here. I'm pretty happy with that. I need to find tin if we're finding copper. Something's happened. I've seen a lot less blue slimes. I've seen one, I think. But anyway, I'm getting to the point where I want to start planting some of this stuff. I feel confident enough. It's not going to get trampled over there. I want to move the seed chest. So, just with one of those blue slime balls, a string, and some paper, I made some packing tape. I think you shift click. Oh, requires paper to work. Do I have any? I'll just make some real quick. That's fine. Okay, so you gotta have paper in your inventory. And then what? Just break it, pick it up, and put it back down right where you want it. And then shift click. Yeah, very cool. Now, I think, like, for instance, what we're gonna plant. I think we're gonna have to plant everything because, like, onions here, right? Whoops. Here we go. So for everything, oh, so you can make a crate of onions with Pam's onions and one thermal onion? That's weird. Okay, so that's Pam's onions only. Interesting. Well, no, okay, it looks like it's a lot of the same stuff. Not all of the same stuff. But we're gonna try to plant one of everything from the modded crops, because we're going to be using the Sylph. We don't need huge lines in most stuff. We're going to do very limited vanilla crops and see where we are. Probably start with the thermal. Let's see. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. The thermals are the last one. Yeah. Oh no, those are simple farming. So thermal begins here. Barley. The other thing is, I forgot to mention, I don't think they're ordinary to each other to the point that you don't get credit. Like, we're still working towards hearts here, and I think the onion from Thermal, the onion from Pam, and the onion from Simple Farming will all give me a little bit towards max hearts. Alright, I'm starting to get the basic shape here. Like, the windows aren't gonna all be the same size, and that's fine. Give it a little extra variation. Now we're going to need to do a little bit more to make it pop out and then detail it, but I think this is going to be the general idea for the wall. I came out looking for some sand. Well, what are these? Are Myrmex. Okay. There are a whole bunch of these things out in the desert. Kind of kept coming. So figured I'd see what I could get out of them here. Now, I don't know if they were coming from a lair? Maybe? Well, let's see what we got. We got Desert Miramax stuff, stingers. Let's do with this stuff. I can make stuff. Alright. I'm really looking for like a desert temple or something as long as I'm out here. Oh dear. That's a big dragon. I'll go this way. You know, it seems like this dragon's having kind of a hard time over here. I don't know if it's got something else attached. I think I'm out of arrows now. I think it's stuck. Oh! Oh! Not stuck anymore. Not stuck anymore. Run away. Okay, so we completed a couple quests here. We got some loot bag pieces and levels. Should be enough to make at least one loot bag. And is there another one in here somewhere? Yeah. 2 diamonds. Cool. Alright, enough for one loot bag anyway. Let's see what absurdities we get this time. Entity tracker upgrade? Okay. We got pink dye plate and oh that's nice. Block of coke. Cool. So we're gonna use this. Excuse me. Horizontal frame glass, which you get out of the stone cutter. Should look pretty good for a greenhouse style build. Cool. Alright, that's a start anyway. Now if you're looking for more Pam's Gardens, and I ran into whatever this thing is. Let's see. It's like a big ruin. This must be the jungle fortress. They're basically nether fortresses, but they spawn in jungles, and I don't know what's in them, but we're gonna find out. It looks like it is at least partially underwater, so that's kind of a bummer. We don't really have a water breathing mechanic right now. But we'll check out the rest of it. It's starting to get dark. Ha! Puzzle and mushrooms. Pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's just, you know, it's not any great thing, but it is what it is. Oh, there's a little treasure chest. There we go. Finally sleep. Alright, in the chest we have some topaz diamonds, corrupting powder, chrysoprase, little bamboo, some chain. We got a dragon. We got a couple dragons in the sky. And that's problematic when it comes to wanting to explore this thing. Oh well. I mean, you get the gist. I found another chest. This one's got all kinds of stuff in it. Let's see. We've got, okay, I got slime pearl. Ring of strength. I'll take that. We'll take the gold and the heart of the earth. I wonder what this does. Okay, it's a crafting ingredient. So let's... we're running out of room here. I have to go back to the base soon. I want to explore a little bit more though. This place is cool. Let's see if we can get this ring on us too. I would like a ring of strength. Okay, so we got at least one quest there. Something from Ice and Fire. Oh yeah, we ended up killing some of those birds, or one of them anyway. And it dropped its feather, so that got us a little bit of stuff. And from repurposed structures, we found a jungle watchtower full of villagers. It wasn't that interesting, but the jungle fortress was pretty interesting. Craft and hunt, we got this book that'll cast fang. That's an evoker, that's cool. And then we found the strength ring. And that's a loot set. Alright, I think we have enough pieces here for 2 more loot bags, but we'll do the treasure chest first. 2 iron. I mean, you know, it's not terrible. Always use iron. What did I want to put in there? Oh yeah, these arrows. And finally, what if third things will be in the loot bag? Oh, we got another quest completed. From one of these random... Okay, trap a pixie in a jar. I guess we got a pixie in a jar. Trap a pixie in the jar to farm the dust. Then we got some air seeds. That's cool. Bucket full of chocolate. Metal what do we get? Nah. Gear shift from create. A bronze plate from thermal. Stack of tea. Treated wood planks. I think pixie jar. We got clothing narslins. Alright. Weird stuff. What do we do? Put this down? Okay. A little weird, but whatever. So this giant chicken is a cockatrice from the Ice and Fire mod, and it's kind of a jerk. As you can see, I was just flying around minding my business, and there it comes. But you get a feather from him, little cooked chicken. Wheat seeds. Yeah, they're a lovely surprise while you're exploring. I'm like way over here, minding my own business, and I'm like, this guy spawns like out in the middle of nowhere. I think he's coming for me. I think I better get out of here. Like, that's one kind of... Wait, what's this? Okay. I thought that was a scary mirror max. But look at this guy. I was like, hey, I saw you looking at the ocean. Yeah, tough luck. Tough luck. I'm gonna be... Oh, is he still coming for me? Look at this guy. He's unbelievable. Alright, buddy, you made your point. I can actually hit him from here. I was gonna leave him alone, but he rolled up on me like that. He wants some. He can come get some. By which I mean he can hang out in the ocean while I stand back and think. Yeah! Nice! I've never killed one of those things before. There should be some stuff. There's experience. Okay. Looks like a magnet brought it to me. Let's see. Okay, 2 Sea Serpent fangs. I thought it said up 29 scales. Okay. That might be good. Oh, there's like a flower forest here. I'm gonna make a little waypoint. Let's sleep here and get some flowers. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. So we can make shiny blue serpent scales. We can make Tide Guardian leggings. We can make a Tide Trident if we have some more fangs. Okay, so we can get those. We can get those from a villager. Any blocks? Yeah, it looks like we've got to get that. Well, we can make the arrows, but we'll need these shiny scales. Now we got a little bit of a farm going. Next thing we want to do is get into Ars Nouveau. So we're gonna make the Worn Notebook first. This is the documentation. This tells you, everything there is in the mod. The first thing we want to get into is spellcasting. You can read all about it So what it comes down to is we gotta make a novice spellbook out of a book and 4 iron tools. Alright, let's bring up Ars Nouveau here. Cool. There's our novice spellbook, and we're gonna need that to learn spells. But we're also gonna want to get into the Sylph stuff. So all of that's in the automation chapter. Now for a Sylph charm, we'll need an enchanting apparatus. So first things first, let's see where that is. I think that's in machines. Yeah, so we'll need 8 arcane pedestals. We'll need 1 arcane core, and we'll need one of these enchanting apparati. Now to get this arcane stone, what you do is you cook yourself up some stone. Now we have a little bit. And you craft it up with these mana gems. So let's see, there we go. We just want to make a bunch of it. Alright. Go ahead and make this stuff. Hopefully I'll be able to recognize it. We're going to need to make a mana jar and a glyph press and all this stuff too. But first, we'll make our enchanting apparatus. And a relay mana splitter out. We're going to need 1 arcane core. And I don't think that's quite enough for the arcane pedestals, but we'll see. Now that'll only give us 5, so 3 more. We'll just make a bunch more stone. I'm sure we'll find a use for it. Make a bunch of this stuff. Cool. Now you can put the pedestals down really however you like. The range is pretty big, so it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we'll put our arcane core down and our enchanting apparatus on top, right? Right. So we're also gonna need some mana. So I think what we need is some glass. And I hope it happened. I hope I didn't turn it all into glass stairs, because we're gonna need where are they? We're gonna need a mana jar. More than one of them, really. And we're going to need, I don't know when I see it. Arcane core, create a mana jar, that's a whiskey cauldron, potion jar, potion, mana condenser. Okay, so a hopper and 3 iron. Okay. Should do it. Nice. Now we're gonna have how exactly is this gonna be set up? Let's go back to our friend the Sylph. Okay, that's fine. So we're gonna have a mana jar right here. Anyway. And this mana condenser will create mana from the environment when things are growing. Eventually, very quickly actually, we're gonna have much more powerful mana generation in here, but that should get us started. Yep, there goes some mana. Very, very cool. Now the first thing to use this enchanting apparatus for is mana bloom seeds, and the recipe is pretty simple. It just takes 4 of the mana gems, you've been getting from mining, put your seed in there, and now it doesn't take a right click or anything. Just gives it to you, which is nice. And we're going to go out and plant it. Now once we've automated out there, the crops won't actually be growing, they'll stay fully grown, so we'll want another form of mana generation. We're going to use a Volcanic Accumulator. This creates mana based on heat. And the other thing we're going to need, not a splitter, we're going to need, let me just type it in, we're going to need a mana relay. Which is, okay, so that's another mana jar. 6 gold and 2 mana gems. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoops, and 2 mana gems. And we put our mana jar in here. And it does a thing. Very nice animation, isn't it? Gives us our mana relay. The other thing we're going to need is the Minion Wand. We'll call this, okay, that's not bad. It's just gold. Cool. Alright, let's make this happen. Whoops, keep doing that. The Minion Wand is kind of the wrench of the mod. We'll be using it to connect 2 mana jars together via that mana relay we just made. Okay. So I'm going to put a little lava down in here. We're going to put our Volcanic Accumulator right on top of it. You just right click it, just like so. And it's going to start generating mana from the lava. And it's going to start broadcasting into here. What we're going to do with our mana relay is put it down right here. And with our Dominion Wand, we're going to right click on the mana jar and then right click on the mana relay. Then we're going to right click on the mana relay again and right click on this mana jar. So the mana that this thing is getting out of the lava will be broadcast down here, and it's going to be used by our Sylph once we get her going. Looks like we got, not quite ready yet. Next part of the Sylph multi-block we're going to make is a summoning crystal. It's not very hard, it's just 2 diamonds, 2 gold, 4 of this arcane stone. Oh, and we need a block of the of this stuff. A block of mana gems. See what they call it. Mana gem block. Sounds a lot better. Alright. Very cool, very cool. And we're a little lagged out for some reason. But where you put it is right next to the mana jar, and it's fine with the mana condenser on top of it. That's no problem. It does need to be an inventory, and the diamond chest should do just fine. Now we're going to want to dig out a basement here, at least to the extent so that we can pipe out of the chest and into the drawer controller. Now to make those basic logistical processors should do just fine. Whoops, that's not what we want. We want osmium. Just want to melt some of this up and infuse it with some osmium, and that'll give us these basic control circuits. Very nice. And then we do, that's a quest, okay. And then we just craft them up like this, and we get some basic logistical transporters. Alright, here we are. Very cool. we just need to get out our configurator. See if we can set that to, whoops, that's just changing the color. I'll get it from upstairs. Alright, come right back here. Cool. Alright, let's get this set to pull and get it back on clear. Not push. Pull. Red, magenta, yellow, black, none. Next thing we're gonna make is blocks from farming for blockheads. This is the market, and it's pretty cool. What this will let us do is buy saplings and most importantly seeds for emeralds. Now you want to make sure you have a little bit of room for this guy. That ought to be fine. Here he comes. Oh no! Let's get him out of here. Alright, let's get where you belong, buddy. Come on, you're not gonna get hurt. You're not gonna get hurt. Maybe with the engine off, this will be a little bit easier. There we go. Alright. Let's see, we got the simple farming seeds, we got the pan seeds. A lot of pan seeds. Got vanilla seeds, we got all kinds of saplings. Pretty cool saplings. Twilight saplings. Those biomes, you'll go saplings, quark saplings, better end saplings, all the pan fruit trees. Cool. Now the Sylph thrives on variety, so we want to have everything we can. And we want to make sure that everything that's planted out here, nice, can get into the storage system. Some of this stuff is special, we're going to put with vanilla. So what we want to do, I'm pretty sure that Sylph will generate seeds too, at least it has another pack. So for instance, we'll take our barley. Let's get up here pretty close. There we go. And so on. Okay, finally. Excuse me. Finally, let's make this Sylph. We've got all these different saplings. And of course you can look the recipe up in JI. And finally, mana gem. And then we'll put the Sylph shard here in the enchanting apparatus. That'll give us our Sylph charm. Finally, you right click with the Sylph charm on your summoning crystal. Now how's she doing? She's content. We don't have an awful lot of diversity here yet for her, but we certainly will. Let's see if this okay, yeah, so it does spread in this pack, okay. So we only had one lava block down there, one lava source block. Some of it's, let's see. Yeah, some of it's magma now, some of it's just straight lava. So cool, so the Sylph's gonna use mana from here that we're getting both from the growing crop and from our Volcanic Accumulator setup over here. And it's gonna produce, oh, there's the first item it's produced that the system doesn't have a home for, a little bit of dirt. It's gonna produce all of this stuff and sort it into the appropriate drawers. And if we get anything that there isn't a drawer already assigned for because they're all locked, it will just stay in the diamond chest. So, Now she's only content, so we won't get a super huge, super fast amount of stuff. But once we add all the PAMS crops and all the mystical agriculture crops, more stuff over here, we'll end up getting a lot more stuff. But that's kind of about to do it for this one. We built this huge thing today. We made a lot of progress. And we'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.